So as you can see, the vegetables are ready. You need to cook them for about 10 miles at 30 miles an hour. We want them nice and crisp. Don't overcook them and keep them wrapped up now, but away from the engine. Let's just look at that rabbit again. It's going to take on some of that ginger wine flavour. I always think ginger brings out the flavour of game, and especially with roadkill, you want to disguise that hint of tarmac you can get with even the freshest joints.
And you are still in touch with Noel, even today?
I run the fan club, that's all. I have no satellite dish, Mr. Locke. I'll never see Noel again.
Have you all stood by him, Mrs. Ambrose? Whatever he's done?
Where did you say you were from, Mr. Locke?
And if there was an emergency and, say, Noel had gone off his rocker, would you have any chance of being able to locate him? Because it's happened before, hasn't it? You were there. 1981, Shepshed in Leicestershire. The infamous Barrett Holmes episode. You know what I'm talking about, Mrs. Ambrose. He was there to cut the ribbon on the new housing development. You saw, and you were unable to prevent it from happening. Don't make the same mistake again.
That's why I don't wear shoes anymore. You don't want to be just left stranded when they don't work.
Well, this is the first time it's happened to me.
Polish them every week, regular service, new laces every 2 months, low mileage. I know, but you see, they're not made like they were, and age has nothing to do with it. No, the last thing you want is to find yourself on the side of the footpath, watching everyone else stroll by. It's not so bad now, but ask yourself, what would have happened if you'd been coming along here in the middle of winter, or overtaking a pram or something?
It doesn't bear thinking about. I could have been sat at the side of the road for ages with that. Look, you wouldn't be able to give me a tow, would you? Just to the nearest cobblers.
A tow? In that thing? No way. I just use that for cooking. You've not got breakdown cover then?
No, I really should have. I mean, all those adverts. So many kind people just wanting to help us when things like this happen. I'll make it my pledge to devote my life to appearing on insurance and breakdown recovery commercials, whatever it costs me.
Here's the number of an emergency cobbler who helped me once. Give him a call. You got your mobile?
Yeah, of course. Right. What's the number?
You need to text them.
Ah, okay. Asterisk dash I delete back.
Right, I'll do the washing up and you can tell me how you're going to get old barefoot Sheffy on the TV.
So you're serious about ditching stock then?
Too right, his ass is going down, man.
You see, I think you know where Noel Edmonds is, and if we don't get to him soon, well, the world could be a terrible place.
Noel Edmonds wouldn't hurt a fly.
But that's just it. We can never tell, can we? It's all on the flip of a coin. Heads or tails. Nasty Noel or nice Noel.
Broadsword calling Danny boy. Broadsword calling Danny boy.
Yeah. Oh, where were we? Yeah. Now look, you can make this hard for me, or I can make it hard for you. But one way or another, you'll break.
I'll never squeal.
Oh, you'll squeal.
Never.
Told you you'd squeal.
I'm telling you nothing.
Tough luck, Ambrose. And just remember, when Noel goes down, this time you'll go with him.
You're forgetting something. Right now, he's the only one who knows the Queen's whereabouts. All he has to do is pull a thread on his tank top and it's goodbye Monarch. You won't even get close.
An exploding tank top, eh? You people are despicable. Well, where you're going, there'll be plenty of time for knitting.
Well, I can get you home, but I'm going to have to put a spare on. I have to take you to my shop and do it there.
I can't thank you enough, really. What do I owe you?
I've told you, I watched all your shows. How many times you saved the world now?
43. Although I'm not counting Attack of the Killer Yokels, because that would have just taken out Isley Walton. Although I suppose they could have pushed on to Osgathorpe.
Word on the street is you're out to rescue the Queen.
Word on the street may be right.
I've got a friend who might be able to help you. She does the numbers every week.
There goes a true hero. And I'll tell you something else. Unlike my former agent, he's going to get me some exposure.
Do you know how many celebrity chefs there are out there? You need a new angle, a new gimmick, a new hook.
Don't start being obtuse. I know what I need, and it's more than a few words on a tribute show to some dead dummy.
Look, why don't you make an appointment or call into the office? But right now we've got work to do.
Don't fob me off. I've got ambitions.
Look, I'll deal with this. You go and locate that position we found on the scanner.
I'll go quickly.
We can't afford to lose him. If that Mrs. Ambrose manages to warn Edmonds, we're looking at a catastrophe. Time is of the essence.
Right!
She's getting away. Come on, let's use your van.
I've just got to put some chicken on.
Can't we go any faster?
Not unless you want your chicken overcooked.
Ha ha ha!